you guys, welcome back. Welcome to the grow room. It's really filling up. Actually, it's kind of full at the moment. Seemingly not as full as last year, because I decided to chop down the big plumerias that were in the backyard. I actually have the pots off to the back in the dark. Some of the oxalis and stuff I want to grow back next year. If the plumerias decide to grow and branch out, you never know. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I certainly don't need them, but I might end up giving them away to some friends. Who really knows? But I just wanted to do this as a little grow space update. As you can see, I've got all kinds of plants inside now. The Thailand giants, the bananas, the elephant ears, they're all here. Some of you have a much more crowded space than my space. I really did my best to try to eliminate bringing some stuff in, if that's the right word. I did bring a lot of stuff in, though. I'm trying to maybe switch it up a little bit. So anyway, I wanted to give you a little bit of a tour on what I'm doing in the grow space. Please do not mind the mess of the place. I'm working on trying to get it organized. It's hard when you bring everything down all at once, and yeah, I don't know. I still work down here, and there's stuff everywhere, and it just, I don't know. I don't got space. So I just recently bought 2 of these shop lights. They are 2 bulb shop lights, T8s. And I'm putting them, I don't know whether you can see it, but I've got the black shelving that was outside on the patio with all of my my small pot tropicals. I'm going to put a couple of lights on there on timers just to give them a little bit more light. They used to be on, there's a well, it's 2-tier. It's supposed to be a 3-tier, but I only have 2 lights on this grow light stand. There was no space on there, so I'm using that as another grow shelf. So I got these. I like to go inexpensive. These were $27 each. Probably in your area you can find them a little bit cheaper. These are 36 inches long, which if I was smart I would go with the 48-inch long, the 4-foot bulbs, because they're much easier to find and they're much cheaper, and you can buy them in groups of like 10 or 20. Where these ones I had to buy them individually, and if you're lucky you can get them, excuse me, for $6 a bulb, but most places are $12 a bulb. But I like to get the lights that have 2 different bulb sockets, so that I can have a cool white bulb and a warm white bulb. Together they give you a full spectrum of light, the blues and the reds that you kind of need to have healthy plant growth. If you were growing, let's say, under lights all year long, I might end up spending a little bit more money on more high-intensity bulbs, but these will do just fine to keep my plants healthy over the 4 or 5 months that they're going to be inside for winter. So anyway, without further ado, let's just grab the camera. We'll do a little bit of a walkthrough. I'm not going to get into any of the plants. I'm just going to show you the lights and what's happening. And yes. Okay, so I have a fan here, and it's actually connected to this light bulb up here, or light fixture. This is a 4-bulb T8, 4-foot long shop light. I can't get the words out. I've got another one right here. You've seen these, and if I put the camera up underneath, you'll see that some of them are reds and some of them are blues. Like I was saying, I mix the bulbs so that I get a full spectrum of light. So you can do that easily, and it's more cost effective if you do it that way. Full spectrum bulbs are quite expensive, whereas the regular cool white and warm white are much cheaper. So you might as well save yourself some money. As you can see, I've got all kinds of plants hanging from the lights. Here is the black shelf that I have one of the new light fixtures in there, but as you can probably see, I don't have any light bulbs in there at the moment. So that will come in the next couple of days. I'm still setting things up. I did that because that's kind of a dark corner. I'm sure the plants would survive. They would stretch, but they would survive where they are because they have the lights right above. But I want to give them a little bit more intense light. Over here, I have my Poinciana. It's still alive. I think it needs a little bit more of a drink, but I'm going to wait. I've got some... there they are, boot racks. So that I'm going to put those underneath to stop the water from dripping down and dripping on all the other plants, and also I don't want it dripping on the floor because we are in the basement. Try to keep it as dry as possible. As you can see here, this banana, we cut it right back to this point when we brought it inside only a few weeks ago, and it's already got a new leaf all the way up to the ceiling. It's ridiculous. And then we've got the blue Java banana, or sorry, the ice cream banana, and it also is up into the ceiling. Oh good lord. So, and the Thailand giant, I chopped off all of its leaves, and we have this big beautiful leaf that's out now, and there's probably more coming, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. And so anyway, we've also got the tiered light set, which you've seen before. And underneath the tiered light set is storage. For now, I think I might end up using that as a water reservoir and then doing a self-watering system throughout the basement, but we'll see. Also, at this time of the year is a good time to change your light bulbs. If you're using fluorescent light bulbs, you'll notice, well, you won't really notice until you change them, but if you change your bulbs every 6 to 8 months, you'll notice that even though your bulb still works, you'll notice that after you change them, they're more intense. So over time, fluorescent bulbs lose their power, their energy, and you don't get as intense light. You will not see it over time, but when you change the bulb, you're going to be like, hey, wow, that's significantly brighter. So I do recommend changing them as you change your season. So if you bring your plants in and put them under your grow lights, that's probably the time that you should change your light bulbs. So yeah, let's go over and check out the other shelf over here. Here is another grow shelf. This one you've seen before. This has the Dracula down below. There is the humidifier. Let's look in here at the Dracula. There it is, right here. It's still doing well. And then I've got all kinds of oncidiums, and I've got a gardenia back in the back. And then over here, this is where we have the cool logs that I've still yet to use. We've used one so far. I'll give you an update on that soon. And there's the plumeria cuttings. So lots of stuff going on, but yeah, it's still a work in progress. In a few weeks, it'll be all underway. And here is my grow shelf, not my grow shelf, my potting bench that is an absolute mess right now. I need to deal with this. On here, I need to repot these Psychopsis. There's one in beautiful bloom, the yellow one. The other one is, the orange one is starting to go into bud. I've got this LED light above, and it works beautifully. I have this on all the time. I always forget to turn it off. It's not on a timer like everything else. And then here is the Phalaenopsis purpureama. I don't know, I'm getting it wrong, I'm sure. This thing always seems to have mealy bugs. So I brought it downstairs and I've been spraying it with insecticidal soap. Usually I just blast it with water and get rid of them, but I did notice down in the crevices here of the leaves that there was colonies of them just growing close to the plant. So I decided I can't get that with a spray of water, I'm just pushing them deeper. I thought I'd get the insecticidal soap out and just go to town. But with phals, you need to worry about crown rot. So every time I'm spraying it, I'm like, oh god, I hope I don't rot the plant. So every few days after it dries out completely, I spray it with insecticidal soap. And hopefully in a few more treatments, we won't have any more on this poor little plant. So anyway, fingers crossed. So this was the grow space. We got a fan, we've got a little bit of a humidifier. I will bring in a bigger humidifier now that all the plants are in here and the furnace is now on. I'm noticing that right now I'm at, well, it says 65% humidity, but I just finished watering. But the low is down to 31% humidity, and it can't be that. It needs to be higher. It needs to be at least 45 to 55. for plants to really feel at home down here in the tropics. So anyway, stay tuned for more updates. There will be lots. Okay, so this one here is the orange one, and let's try to, it's amazing how small of a space this actually takes up and how big the plant actually got. It's very amazing. So this is a clay